And y'all already know what time it is. It's time for the mess. So let's get into it, honey. And what's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a live version of Yes for the Mess, honey. And we are here to discuss everything that's going on with Will Smith. Yes, indeed, we're here to talk about it. We're here to talk about it. We're here to talk about it right now. Okay, because there's a lot that's been going on ever since last night. Y'all know that I went live soon after the slap happened on the Oscars, because otherwise I never would have been. I don't watch the Oscars. Let's just make that clear. Oscars ain't never been nothing to me. I ain't never cared about the Oscars, never gave a fuck about the Oscars. I don't care nothing about them. So, I'm only talking about this because it's a hot topic and I know everyone is speaking about it and they want to hear our thoughts and concerns and everything else about it. So, yeah, that's my thing about the situation. So, we're gonna get into a couple of things tonight. I don't intend on being on live that long tonight, just due to the fact that I got work early in the morning. And then I still ain't did my Chasing Atlanta reviews. And then the come up just came on tonight too. So I'm just trying to figure out how am I going to do this. Okay. And then I did a Yes for the Mess earlier today about Miss Wanda and Melody and Letitia, but that won't be coming out until tomorrow. So y'all be on the lookout for that. So like I said, if you haven't, please share this video so the people can find it and see it. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to share this video and do what you got to do and all that other good stuff. And I know the people will be coming in as they can. I know how my chat is, and I know how my notifications are. Sometimes people don't get no notification at all when I'm going live or dropping the video. So it is what it is. I will be looking at your comments. I'll be reading your comments tonight. I'll be doing all of that tonight. Okay. Simple as that. I'll be doing all of that stuff tonight. So be sure to, I want everybody to be, in participation and give your opinion and do everything that you want to do tonight, because that's what we're here to do. We're here to talk about a couple of things and do a couple of things and all that other stuff. So shout out to you guys and shout out to everybody that's watching. Okay. Because we're here to have a good time tonight and we're here to talk. Okay. Because last night, a lot of y'all was up in here. It was like 700 of y'all up in here last night. So, and I did it all by myself pretty much. By the time Terrence and them came, I had already, everybody had already went down to about 400, but I got that 700 all by myself. I can't help but pat myself on the back for that. It ain't like I ain't never did it by myself before, but anytime I get a high ass number like that, I always got to pat myself on the back. So shout out to myself for doing that. Okay. Shout out to myself for doing that. Okay. Thank you. All right. Now, before we get it going, let's go into the chat. Okay, let's go into the chat. Like I said, as you come in, light this chat up, because this is a lit live. Okay, light it up. I got Chef CC, Chic Avant. They're my two handy dandy moderators. We got Brandon Ricardo. We got Trinice M. I hope I said your name right. Okay, we got Sheila Davis. We got Sydney Washington. Okay, no, Sydney Watson, not Washington. I'm sorry. DC. I just want to say I don't blame Will, because people get tired of being talked about. And from what I've seen of Chris Rock, I don't think it was with malicious intent. But I also know what it's like to get pushed to the edge. Definitely. We're going to get into all of that tonight. Leave it to Eva. Shout out to you, Chandra James. Okay. Shout out to you for being in the chat. Raquel McGee. Shout out to you, Shane. Is it Shawnee or Shani? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Shout out to you for being in the chat. Shorty 0528. Scotty, I'm so happy for you, your content and how you handle yourself, everything. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. I definitely appreciate it. So y'all, we about to get on into this thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with everything with these people. We're gonna start it off with we're gonna start this thing off with the celebrities that have said some things about this situation. And all that other stuff, because I got audio, I got pictures, I got everything that we need to have for this. Okay, so as you guys already know, this has been a hot topic all day. The people have been discussing it. Celebrities been discussing it. It's been all over my timeline on Facebook. Child, everybody got an opinion. Everybody is perfect and sanctified and Holy Ghost filled and everything else. And the main ones that's talking about the fight and everything else be the main ones that's fighting bitches at the washer. But that's another story. that is another story. So right now we're gonna get into the celebrity reactions first. And then we're gonna get into Will Smith's and Chris Brown. Why do I keep calling Chris Rock Chris Brown? Why do I keep calling that man it? But we're gonna get into Chris Rock's statement as well as Will Smith's statement and the corrections that we just got not too long ago. Okay, so we're gonna get on into this thing now. So y'all know I got graphics galore. I got audio galore. We got it all. We gonna get into all of this stuff. We gonna get into this. This has been a hot topic for the last 24 hours. Everybody been talking about this shit, and I'm just ready for you guys' opinions and see what you guys think about everybody that's spoken out about this situation. Because there's some people that's been speaking out about this situation that don't need to be saying shit about nothing. They need to keep their mouth shut about other folks' business, especially Fabulous. That's the main one that's trying to sit up here and speak out on somebody's stuff, and he need to shut the hell up. We don't need nobody that put their hands on women to be speaking on nothing. And that's just real shit. We don't need you speaking on not a damn thing. And that's period. So we're going to get into the first thing. The first thing is from Nicki Minaj. Let me move this logo out of the way so y'all can see everything. Okay. So let's talk about it. Now, Nicki Minaj started off by saying, I love Chris Rock. I don't think he would have made that joke had he known what Jada recently shared, but between him and the whole team at the Oscars. You mean to tell me that not one of y'all heard this woman just share this heartbreaking story? Come on, son. And here's the thing. And this is such an amazing, eye-opening example of it. The husband gets a front row seat to his wife's pain. He's the one consoling her, drying her tears behind closed doors when those cameras go off. Social media has made people feel that these husbands won't ever run into them in real life. You just got to witness in real time what happens in a man's soul when he looks over to the woman he loves and sees her holding back tears from a little joke at her expense. And this is what any and every real man feels in that instant while y'all seeing the joke, he's seeing her pain. Imagine what it must feel like to be losing your hair to the point to where you have to shave it bald. You think that's easy to deal with for anyone? You don't think she's cried about this many times? 2022, y'all gonna have to see these men about those jokes you made about their wives. And one thing about it, and two things for sure. I don't agree on Nicki Minaj with every damn thing, but I definitely agree with her on that, okay? Because we really gonna get into it. We're gonna really get into everything. Really, we're gonna get into everything. Okay, you're gonna get into my opinion and everything else. We're gonna get into all of that, period. Because like I said, I don't agree with Nicki on a lot of stuff. Trust and believe me, I don't. But in this particular statement, I definitely agree with that. This is the only time I agree with her on anything. But you know, after this is over, I won't be agreeing with her on nothing. Okay? Absolutely nothing. So let's move on to the next one. Next one comes from Tammy Roman. Now, Tammy said, I'm glad Will apologize, but I might be the only one who understands. That man is tired of y'all disrespecting his wife and talking down on her disguised as jokes. He is his wife's protector, period. Boom. And that's just that on that and facts on facts, period. Like, for real, for real. That's his wife. And regardless of the act itself, I understood why he saw it. See, everybody's so quick to call people ghetto or people hood and stuff like that when stuff like this happens in regards to it become violent. Everything that's violent is not hood and ghetto. This stuff happens sometimes. It's called reality. Sometimes it happens. We ain't saying that it's right because it's not right. It's not always, it's and nothing is justified about it. But as a human being, what I'm going to say is I understand. I understand how people can lose control. I understand where you may react out of emotion and then realize after the fact that what you did was probably wrong. You know what I mean? So I get it. But when you say things like this, people think you're justifying what this person has done. And it's not justifying anything. It's basically saying, I understand it was wrong, but I get why he felt the need to do exactly what he did. Don't make it right at all, but I get it. That's what I'm saying. But of course, no one is going to see what certain people aren't going to see that. And from what I see on this entire topic, everybody is pretty much split on this. Like, people really don't know how to feel about it. Like, there's some people that feels like, he's dead ass wrong. He shouldn't have did what he did. He was wrong for that. I don't know why he felt the need to do what he did. You know what I'm saying? I feel like or people are feeling like, this whole thing could have cost him something else. This whole thing could have ruined his whole career. This whole thing is going to make him look bad. They're not going to invite black people here, black people there, all this other good stuff. That's what these people are thinking. And for me, I don't give a damn about being accepted by these white people. That's one thing that I don't care about at all. I really don't care about any of that. But that is the first thing that people say. Y'all acting up on these folks. And when they say on these folks' platform, these folks meaning these white folks' platform. That's all y'all care about. Y'all only care about looking good in front of the whites. I could care less about that. But I understand. So next up is the man with the short man complex, and that's Lil Duval. Now, Lil Duval says, y'all can't blame Chris Rock for not doing nothing off rip because he was in shock just like us. Nobody on earth saw that coming, not even Will. Learn how to talk, Lil Duval. Will Smith could walk up to anybody and get that slap off. That's the last thing you think he gonna do. I probably would have done nothing too if I was in Chris Rock's position. But once it would have processed in my head, Will Smith slapped me. I would have got my lick back while he was saying his speech. And Chris Rock is still my OG. I don't give a F. It comes with our job. You don't know what you'll do until you in that situation. Man, don't you hate it when your old lady make you fight? That's what Lil Duval had to say. Y'all know I don't fuck with Lil Duval. I don't like him. I don't like Lil Duval at all. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. I'm living my best life. I can't stand him. Oh, y'all, I cannot stand that nigga for real. I can't stand that nigga, period. I do not like him at all. I just, I don't like him. I don't like him, honey. I do not like him, period. I don't like him. And that's just what it is. I don't like Chris. I don't not Chris. I don't like Chris Rock either. But I don't like Lil Duval because he's just annoying. Like, he's always been an annoying ass little bitch anyway. Like, I always felt like he was a bitch, and I believe it has a lot to do with that short man syndrome that he got, because he's one of those men that feel like he just got to be heard and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like girl, bye. Fuck Lil Duval. I just don't like him, y'all. He didn't even say nothing bad just now. I just don't like him. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? So let's move on to the next thing. Let's move on to Queen B, Lil Kim. She said some things, and she said, big facts. Stay focused. The devil is real busy right now, and they can't stand the taste of their own medicine. Karma is a bitch for real, and she ain't playing with y'all. New level, new levels, new devils. Okay, Lil Kim. Next thing you know, you got Offset, who came out and said, I feel you, Will. I smack the shit out of one of you niggas about my wife on national TV. Will Smith the greatest to do it. I'm pretty sure you would. Okay. So then there were there's other remarks. You got this one right here. Fabulous. A woman has the ability to make a man lose his mind. Men cannot exist in a space where there is no respect, because a woman or wife is a reflection of her man. If she doesn't carry herself respectfully, she opens the door for him to be disrespected. I just don't want to hear nothing that Fabulous got to say. If we really being honest about it, I don't want to hear anything this dude got to say. Who cares about him and what he got to say? Really, I don't care. He another one I don't like. Why is he even talking? To be honest, like, I don't want nobody that put hands on women to be speaking on nothing. You know what I mean? I don't want none of that. I don't want no man that put his hands on women to say anything. Like, cause bitch, you beat Emily B up, and girl, you need to shut up. Cause you don't need to say nothing. Like, it'd be funny to me when niggas like this want to come out and have an opinion on something, and they need to shut the fuck up because don't nobody really care about their damn opinion. You need to be quiet because you put your hands on a whole woman that you have been with for all these years, and you want to get up here and say something. Fabulous, shut up. Just shut up. Did nobody ask you to say anything? You need to shut up. You don't get to have an opinion on this. The fuck out of here. You really don't. You don't get to have no opinion on none of this. So you can shut up. For real. It's always dudes like you who want to have something to say all the time. Shut up. Like, just be quiet. Like, just sit there, eat your Fruit Loops, mind your business, keep on dressing up, dressing like the queen you are, and just shut up. For real, for real. Like, and then on top of that, didn't you fight Ray J? Like, a lot of you folks that got so much to say about it, y'all done fought and all this other stuff, but yeah, y'all want to look down on him because he did it at the Oscars. Okay. But to each his own, everybody got their opinions. But like I said, we're not at the end of the show yet. So when I get to the end of the show, you're really gonna hear what I really think about this whole situation, like I said. So yeah. But we gonna move on to the next one. Now, Shannon Sharpe. My God, 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 my God. Okay. So Shannon Sharpe had some things to say about this situation. And I don't think he was for Will in this situation at all. So, all my audios pretty much is coming from the neighborhood talk, really. That's where it's all coming from. So I'm about to pull this audio up real quick so you guys can hear it, because a lot of people have had things to say about this. And then there were some people that I forgot to put on the screen, but I'm gonna read what they said in a minute. But I'm gonna go and get this this audio, because I know it came out today and I think I went back too far, and there it is right there. So we finna listen to what Shannon Sharpe had to say about this particular situation. Got my Bluetooth speaker ready, so here you go.
I'd have whipped Will Smith ass. I would have whipped, he'd have had to whip me, or I'd have had to whip him. And every time I see him, it's on sight. There ain't nothing to say. And then you apologize to the Academy. After the Academy, you need to apologize to that man. Come about that Chucks. I'd have whipped Will Smith ass. I know you. I would have whipped, he'd have had to whip me, or I'd have had to whip him. And every time I see him, it's on sight. There ain't nothing to say. And then you apologize to the Academy. After the Academy, you need to apologize to that man.
Okay. And that is what Shannon Sharpe got to say. Now I'm finna look in the comments and see what y'all got to say about his opinion on this situation. Now, what y'all got to say about Shannon Sharpe and what he just said about Will Smith? Because he seemed like he was mad, child. He madder than Chris Rock is, to be honest. So here we go. It's the oversharing of the Smith family. If they respected their marriage in public, everyone else would. Simply put, no one disrespects Denzel's wife, Morris Chestnut wife, Blair Underwood wife. That doesn't mean that people need to disrespect them. I don't care how much you. I don't care what they put out there. It still don't give them the right to get up. But then again, it ain't got nothing to do with the marriage, though. Y'all keep on talking about this marriage shit and talking about these entanglements and stuff like that. This didn't have nothing to do with that. This had something to do with this man making a joke in regards to her bald head when this woman got alopecia. They don't give a fuck about that. They're not talking about the infidelities or anything like that, or whatever people are saying. They ain't talking about nothing like that. This is strictly about the fact that this man's wife is dealing with an illness in regards to her hair, and this man gets up on stage and make a joke about it. That's what it's about. Y'all keep on bringing up oversharing and all this other stuff. No. That's beyond the point. That's beyond the point. And this is another thing that you guys love to say. He was simply giving his opinion just like everybody else. Okay. And when you give your damn opinion on something that's in regards to someone that you care about and that you love, don't get mad when somebody give a reaction out of it. Like, y'all are so quick to say he just giving his opinion. But when you giving your opinion on somebody, you think they're not going to say anything back? You think there won't be no blowback on that? You think it won't be no blowback on that just because it was a damn opinion? No one cares about that. Because guess what? I state my opinion on this motherfucker every single day. And guess what? It invokes a reaction out of a lot of you guys. So my thing about this is we are so quick to say freedom of speech, opinions, and everything else. We definitely have the right to our opinion, but you cannot tell me how mad I'm supposed to get about your opinion. You can't tell me how serious I'm supposed to take your opinion. And that's just that on that and facts on facts. Like I said, not condoning what Will did, but I'm looking at it from both sides of the fence. So just bear with me, just stay with me, just, you know what I'm saying? Just stay with me, just bear with me. We going through this stuff piece by piece. But what I'm saying is, you cannot tell nobody how to react to your opinion. That's all I'm saying. And this is something else that I'm getting sick of y'all saying. Where did anybody say that it was okay for anyone to walk on stage and hit somebody? That ain't what I said out of my mouth. How long have you been in this live? Have you been listening? That ain't what I said, honey. You might need to rewind it. Because that ain't what I said. I'm looking at it from both ends. Chris' team has released that he hasn't put out an apology, and the statement is not from him. And Charlemagne released his phone call with Chris, and Chris said he did not know that Jada had this health issue. I don't know how he didn't know, because everybody and their mama knew. I'm just saying. Most people knew. I'm just saying. If it was anybody else, they'd be in handcuffs. I hope no one takes a page out of Will's book. Right, Scotty. The reason why that they have that many black people anyway is because the Oscars was catching blowback just a few years ago for not having many of us there, many black people. And that's my whole point. I don't give a damn about the Oscars. I don't watch the Oscars. I could care less about it. I would rather our black entertainers, and I said this last night on my live, I would rather our black entertainers support our own award shows, pretty much. I don't give a damn if he didn't know. He knows now. Period. This is why I love Scotty and promote his show every chance I get. Thank you so much. He knows now. So it is what it is. I don't care if he didn't know. The fact of the matter is he made a joke. It wasn't befitting, and that's just what it is. I don't care. He knows now. That's why some shit you should not say. And this is another thing that's getting on my nerves, because he's a comedian. We're supposed to accept it, and he's supposed to have some leeway because he's a damn comedian. I'm a commentator, but do y'all let me get away with some of the shit that I be saying? I doubt it. So stop it. Why do we always gotta sit up here and take shit? Like, y'all kill me with this. Y'all want to call everybody sensitive and everything like that. And it's just like, for me, it's like, it doesn't matter if he's a comedian. Everything ain't fucking funny to everybody. And Chris Brown, not Chris, why do I keep calling this man Chris Brown? And Chris Rock ain't even funny anyway. Let's keep it a buck. He ain't even funny to me, no way. Ain't never been funny to me. So it is what it is. Did I say that? And I'm not finna keep responding to your ass either, because I ain't say that. Yeah, you taking what I'm saying and you not listening. So I'm just gonna ignore your ass. You can keep on trying to troll if you want to. Because people like y'all, when y'all don't hear what someone's saying, people like you, rather, because it's not everybody in my chat, but people like you who are not listening to what people are saying, and you got your mind made up about something else. When you hear somebody speaking on it from both ends of the fence, you don't hear that because you feel the way that you feel. Now you want to put words in people's mouth. So at this point, I'm just going to let you have what you going to say in that chat, and I'm not going to respond to your ass, period. I'm going to let you sit there and do what you do. I don't give a damn. But let's see. You must be white. That's why I get this. That's the consensus that I get. So whatever. This is not the first time Chris Rock has made jokes about Jada. He started this in 2016, and he has been warned to stop both in public and in private. Okay. I see it now. But yeah, they've been having issues for a while now. So that's another reason why he probably walked up there and did this shit. So it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to go into Megan Thee Stallion. Now, she was asked about what she thought about this situation, and we're going to hear what Meg had to say. So let me go ahead and put this Bluetooth speaker up again so y'all can hear what Meg had to say at the Oscars.
We're in the room. We're asking everyone, how did the Will Chris moment feel?
I wasn't in the room. I had just got off stage, and then I saw it on Twitter, and I was like, "Well, damn."
What do you feel like? What's your reaction, and where should they go from here?
They should go home. Should go home and think about it. It was crazy though. Shout out to Will.
I mean, did you watch his speech at all?
No, I just came here straight after. Yeah, I just saw everything on the internet with everybody else.
Is this your first Vanity Fair party? You gotta think.
This is my first Vanity Fair after party.
Okay.
I feel pretty important, you know?
I mean, well, of course we love watching everything you do and watching your rise. And tonight is a big night. Like, you've accomplished so much, but how did it kind of feel to be like, I am making history tonight. I just crushed it. And this is a real moment.
I just feel good and I feel happy to be here, and that's all I gotta say.
I'll let you go. We're in the
Okay, so that's what Meg had to say, which it wasn't that much or nothing, you know what I mean? But however, let me go back into the comment section and read some comments, but not any comments, because some of y'all just want to get a reaction and I ain't got time for you. Period. I didn't know until today, Scotty. I don't follow her. I am so sad that he ruined such a historical night where Will Packard produced it. Others were being recognized, not just him. That's true. We all know that he's a comedian, and we know that jokes are in the description. However, not every joke is funny. That's the part you don't understand. That's the part that I'm keep trying to get y'all to get. Y'all love to throw in the fact that he's a comedian and this and that. We know what he is, but just because he's a comedian, it doesn't mean that everyone is going to laugh at it. All jokes ain't funny. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Everybody's not going to laugh at everything. Let me see. They're not. And it is what it is. It's like they choose not to hear what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm not going to go back and forth with anybody tonight. I'm going to let them keep it moving. You know what I mean? I don't stand how people think that everyone should know that Jada has a disease. She has worn her hair short. Her daughter shaved her head. Okay, like I said, it's okay that you didn't know, but a lot of us did know, and that's why we're saying what we're saying. It is what it is. If we can't laugh at ourselves, then what kind of life do we live? We can laugh at ourselves, but at some point, there's some things that are not funny. What part of some things are not funny do you guys not, some of you guys not understand? Everything ain't funny. It's just not. Everything is not funny. A lot of Oscar winners do worse and still have their awards. Leave that man alone. Y'all be doing the most. Now, whether or not what Will did was right or wrong, I don't think that his award should be revoked. He earned the Oscar, and if he earned the Oscar, why should he get his award revoked? We don't have to agree with what he did, but at the same time, that doesn't mean we should take his award from him. He earned it. He worked for over 30 years to get that award. So my thing is, we shouldn't take the award from him. I feel like we shouldn't take the Oscar award from him at all. I don't think we should. I don't think that's a good idea to take the award from him. I think that we should let him have that. Honestly, I think we should let him have that award. I think that we should let him do him. I don't think we should take the award from him just because he made a mistake. He should have never went up there and punched that guy in the face at an award show. He should not have. I do agree with that. But I don't think that should be taken away. The award should be taken away from him. Like, if you want to keep him from coming to the show for a couple of years or something like that, then that's cool. Do that. But taking the award from him, I don't think you should do that. Because like somebody else said, people have done way worse and they still are able to keep their awards. So I don't think we should take that award from him. Now, next up is the baby. And y'all know I don't really fuck with the baby either, child. But the baby also spoke on Will Smith's situation. And this is what he had to say about it. Let's get into it.
I feel like a lot of valuable shit can be taken away from the Will Smith situation last night. The main thing is, like, it's just an example of like how motherfuckers play with you on the internet, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta let it slide. It's the internet. you gotta let the shit slide. It ain't nothing you can do. But when motherfuckers see people play with you on the internet, especially if they play with you long enough, it become a pattern of like playing with you on the internet. It kind of, you know, it kind of gives some people like the confidence and it just make them bold enough to feel like they could play with you in person. And with everybody, that ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? So they really just separate the internet from real life. Like, you see niggas playing with a nigga on the internet every day, so now you think you could play with a man's wife in front of him, in front of his wife, right there while you in the same room. Like, it don't go like that. So, yeah, Will Smith for president.
Okay, so that's what the baby had to say about that situation, and that's not it. And this is um where I disagree. Like I said, I don't agree with him going on the stage doing it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't agree with it, but like I said, I do try to see things from both ends. That's just what I try to do. And I pride myself on being very unbiased. So I do try to see things in both ways. I am an Aquarius. That's what we do. We do try to see things from two different sides. But I just feel like no one is playing with you on the internet at all. And I think that you're trying to use your own experiences for the things that you just did recently as a way to try to sympathize or relate to Will. And that's not the same. Just because you and your baby mama's brother got into it on social media and you pull up to a bowling alley to come fight him, that's not the same thing. So it is what it is. But hey, it is what it is. So yeah, it will take the baby to not hear what to not to come in and say some bullshit, because he always say some bullshit anyway. So whatever. It was a joke, duh. You all do realize that people are getting roasted at the Academy Awards. I truly think that people don't get it because you all don't watch the Academy. I don't watch the Academy, and I do know that people get roasted at award shows. But like I said, everything ain't funny to everybody. That's the part you don't understand. Y'all can keep on screaming, "It was a joke! It was a joke!" Duh, we know it was a joke. We know, but that don't mean it was funny to us. Period. What part of that don't you get? That's all I'm saying. They joked about Chad B and Tracy Braxton Waite, and they both were suffering. Everything isn't a joke. Period. Let's not forget what they did with Chad. Like, they were sitting up there dragging him, like dragging this man, not even knowing what was really wrong with him. This man came out, took a picture. Everybody was going in on him, not knowing what was going on. And my point is, you don't know what a person is going through behind closed doors. So it's just like, yeah, it's a joke, but okay. It was a joke that just wasn't funny. It just wasn't. Like, I just hate how people try to minimize certain things or the feelings of other people because it's a joke. It doesn't matter if it's a joke. What matters is what somebody is saying. So I just feel like, nah, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. It was a buildup of everything they have been through. They have caused their own embarrassment with the Red Table Talk announcing their open marriage. The joke was the final straw on Will's back. But what I'm saying is, it has nothing to do with their open marriage. Y'all keep on relating the open marriage to this, and the open marriage really ain't got nothing to do with it. It was about the fact that he made a joke and it just wasn't cool. So, I mean, I don't know why y'all keep bringing up this marriage and it ain't got nothing to do with it. It wasn't funny, but it did not call for the slap. And it did not. It did not at all. It did not warrant that. I definitely agree with that. It didn't warrant it, but I definitely understood why it happened. But it wasn't warranted. I get it. I don't give a damn about the Oscars. Like it's all high and mighty. If it was the Source Awards, a damn thing probably wouldn't have been said. Now, that is true. That is true. That's definitely true. That is so true right there. I think if it was the BET, if this happened at the BET Awards, Soul Train Awards, anything, any damn thing else, nobody would care. It would be swept up under the rug. But because it happened at the Oscars, then it's a big deal. But for me, no matter where it happens at, it's a big deal. It shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So someone says she had another man in her throat, kissing Will in the mouth. I'm supposed to defend you on a lightweight joke. What this got to do, child? Anyway, I ain't trying to disrespect y'all in my chat, but child, some of y'all just saying anything. Um, a true gentleman doesn't handle a situation like this. Y'all are so perfect and morally high on the standard. Y'all really are. Um what Will did was wrong, period. But Chris Rock isn't a victim, and y'all know Chris Rock wouldn't have made that joke about a white woman. Exactly. That has nothing to do with their marriage. People just want to continue to gossip. It was tacky as hell. We all agree that it was tacky, sis. I don't like how people were saying this was a win for black women being protected, and it's not. He only defended his wife. That's true. And if he had sat there and his wife started crying, y'all would understand. Will slapped his own demons. Chris popped the bubble. Stay at home if heads ain't right. Jada can't control having alopecia. It was just a low blow. I don't think Will would have done this at Black Award shows. He did it because he had the audience. People are being crazy self-righteous. Okay, let's see. That lady has been bullied for years and he got sick of it. Some of y'all are so damn self-righteous. Let's see. Will slapped Chris because he could never slap August. He was dropping his balls on the Oscar stage, which disrespected every other winner that night. August ain't got nothing to do with this. Why y'all keep bringing up August? Like, why y'all keep bringing up August, child? That ain't got nothing to do with it. What he slapping August for if they got an open marriage? That's the part I'm trying to understand. Because we all sit up here and we talk about the open marriage that they got and all this other stuff, and it's like if y'all sit there, y'all the same people that's saying that they got an open marriage and all this other stuff, but it's like y'all saying that he should have slapped August. What is he slapping August for if the marriage is already open and they have an understanding and they have a mutual understanding about what's going on in their marriage? So why would he slap August? It would be no point for him to slap August if it's already been known that she gonna be fucking with him. They have an open marriage, right? So why would he be slapping him? I I don't know. I took it to be me. She was a tough, beautiful lady who might be in the movie. I think he should be sued and take the award. Let's see. I don't think the joke warranted a slap. Him cussing from the chair was good enough. I agree. They were separated close to divorce and they were both seeing other people when the August situation happened. Why y'all still talking about the open marriage in August? It's the hypocrisy for me. People are all over the place, just want to drag and I feel like that's what it is because everybody that keeps going up and up about it, it's like, why we keep talking about August? He really ain't got nothing to do with this, honestly. He don't. So I don't know why people keep talking about him and this marriage. Because like I said, everybody keep on saying they have an open marriage. They've been doing this. They've been swingers. They've been doing all this stuff for so many years. And now that this is going on, they want to put this whole thing about them having an open marriage and make that a thing. And I'm just trying to understand why y'all making that, relating that to what's going on right now. That didn't have nothing to do with nothing. So but okay, girl, like whatever. So next up is Steve Harvey. Now, Steve Harvey also spoke up for Chris Rock and spoke against Will Smith. So let me let y'all hear what Steve Harvey had to say on this situation. Okay, so let's go to the audio. Let's go to it. Let's go to it.
Here's the thing of it. I understand that defending the honor of your wife. I'm that dude. But you don't have to do something. He didn't dishonor her for that. He didn't do that. That joke was not worthy of the reaction. If he was going to have a reaction, I think that Will should have done the man thing, was step to him afterwards in that press room. And if he wanted to slap Chris then, he could have slapped Chris in the press room and seen how it went. But see, Will laughed. But see, he laughed at the joke till he saw Jada's reaction. Yeah. Now, let me tell you something. That's a Hollywood move now. To go up there on national TV, slap another black man, turn around your back and walk off because you know he can't do nothing. See, and I know this. I know he know this because Will been in Hollywood long enough. So now to turn your back and walk off, you gonna slap the dude and then turn around and walk off. You know in real life that ain't the way this gonna go. You already know. But and Rock is a Jersey boy, so no. So and I didn't think the moment was that, and I think he overreacted, like Carla said. He paid too much into the moment. His acceptance speech, that was raggedy, apologizing to the Academy. But here's what I think is gonna happen. When this go down and wake up the right way, there's gonna be some type of banning from the Oscars of Will Smith. Yeah. Because look, they took Kanye off the Grammys for saying a racial slur. A racial Trevor slur Noah. To Trevor Noah. They took him off the Grammys. The Oscars is all Hollywood is about. It's their biggest moment. And for you to do that on the biggest moment, they don't condone violence. They don't. The Academy does not condone violence. Denzel told him right. Yeah. In your biggest moment is when the devil comes for you. Yeah. You should have handled that totally different, man. He owes Rock an apology. But you know what, Steve? A public apology. Just like you know that publicly. I was waiting for that during his speech last night. I was waiting for him. Let me tell you what I think this Chris, is. Brother, I apologize.
Okay, now that is what Steve Harvey had to say in regards to this situation with Will and Chris Rock. So let me go back into this chat and see what everybody has to say before we continue on with the next thing, okay? Let's see. Let me see. I never judged them for their marriage. To be honest, I always admired the Smiths for their transparency on the Red Table Talk. I feel they're genuine people, so the joke was in poor taste. Why you ain't addressed how the Academy set up two black men to make the people look bad after what they've been saying about the Academy? Never thought about it that way. Some of y'all in this chat, it's toxic AF. Have put these people on a pedestal, and the minute they fall off, you find out that they not perfect, and now you making jokes and bullying folks, but go off. Reasons why I don't put anybody on no pedestal, and reasons why I don't want nobody to put me on no damn pedestal, because I know me. I will fuck up in a minute. I would say the wrong thing. I would do the wrong thing, and I won't think nothing of it until after it's done and being said. So I don't never want nobody to put me on the pedestal or nobody to think I'm God, because I'm not. I make mistakes just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. Chris has joked about Jennifer Lopez at an award show. He called her J-Lo. He said J-Lo showed up in two limos, one for her ass and one for her, and that's when Jennifer started calling herself J-Lo. Okay, and that wasn't a disrespectful remark either, and that was nothing to hurt anyone's feelings. So I don't see why you telling me that. Will is taking his anger out on Chris Rock. He should have slapped his wife. What are you slapping her for? I'm still wondering why y'all trying to make this Jada. Why y'all trying to make this Jada's fault? Why y'all making this Jada's fault? I'm trying to understand why everybody mad at Jada. Jada didn't get up and slap nobody. Why y'all making it Jada fault? Alcazar Cena dropped the whole song about Jada and not so much as a tweet from Will. Chris Rock got the build up from Will's frustrations. Will. Again, why are y'all steady bringing August Alsina into this and making this about their open marriage? Again, y'all dragged them for having an open marriage. Do y'all know what an open marriage is? An open marriage is the fact that they know what's up, they know what's going on, they know that they're seeing other people. So again, why would he waste his time making tweets and going off on August when he knew what was going on between August and Jada, and he knew it, and he okayed it. They were both seeing other people. So why would he be slapping Jada? Why would he be making tweets about August when he knew what was up and he knew what was going on? I'm just saying. I just feel like a lot of y'all just can't stand Jada. I think that's really what this is. Y'all just can't stand Jada. Because it's not her fault. We're not gonna sit up. What we're not gonna do, like, I get it. If we don't agree with what Will is doing, then that's cool. We can disagree on what Will is doing all day. Because I feel like we're all under the same consensus that, this wasn't the right thing to do. And I think we all agree to that. But what we're not gonna do in this situation, I'm not gonna sit up here and let y'all blame Jada for Will punching somebody in their face. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here because Jada didn't tell Will to do that. Will got his ass up, got on that stage, and punched that man in his face. That ain't got nothing to do with Jada. Jada didn't push him to do that. He did that because he wanted to. So why y'all blaming Jada? That's the part I'm trying to understand. Why y'all blaming her? When did this become Jada's fault? Will did something that he felt was right in defending his wife. He did it at the wrong time. The action wasn't the right thing. So whatever. That's what I'm telling you. Jada didn't do anything. I'm not missing no point. Y'all missing the point, because do you not see all these people in the chat saying that he should have slapped Jada? It was Jada's fault. I didn't say Jada did anything. Are you listening to me? I don't think you are. I said, why are people in the chat mad at Jada? So clearly that's me saying that Jada ain't do nothing, because she didn't. So again, I'm not missing any points. You're missing it, because I know exactly what I'm saying. There are people in this chat that are sitting up here blaming Jada for this situation, and it ain't got nothing to do with her. Period. Nothing to do with her. Nobody is perfect. Will Smith was wrong, but Chris was just as wrong and disrespectful to Will's wife. It's okay, and this is another thing. Why can't two truths coexist? That's really what it comes down to, because I feel like everybody's trying to prove a point, and they're not really hearing what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Jada or anyone knew what Will was going to do. And I don't think so either. I honestly don't. It's not Jada's fault that Chris made a comment and Will reacted. It's not. It's really not. How about they still together? Why y'all mad? Can we stop blaming women for men's actions? And that's what I'm saying. This is what happens when a toxic woman brings down a good man. Will is losing his mind and Jada has no respect for him. How did she bring him down? He decided to do that. Child, I'm not. I can't. Like, I can't with these comments. Y'all be quick to blame the woman and shit, though. I think people here just don't like Jada for the relationship thing. She literally didn't do anything when Will smacked Chris. That's what I'm saying. Will and Jada don't owe y'all nothing. Why y'all so invested in their marriage? In the situation, at the end of the day, Chris was wrong for making the comment, even though he's a comedian. And Will was wrong for slapping Chris at the wrong moment and at the wrong time. Jada ain't do nothing. Period. And that's just that on that, and facts on facts. Period. That's it. That's it. That is it. Period. It was all ego. Will was trying to prove that he can defend his wife for all the embarrassment she has caused. Y'all will blame a black woman for global warming, child. Y'all really will. For real. Chris Brown should not have come for a black woman's hair in a platform of mixed company, especially not after creating that doggone good hair documentary. He could have chosen something else. Right. I don't know why people mention him laughing at the joke. Y'all never seen nobody laugh when they're mad? Cause baby, I know I've laughed many a times before I went the fuck off on somebody. So, you know. Let me see. What gets me is that people talking about Will and Jada like they know them personally. Y'all don't know that man and ladies, so stop saying what and why they did or didn't do something, because they mad. These people in the chat would blame a black woman for her abusive husband. They would. Let me see. Let's see. I'm just in the chats for now, but in the chat for now before I go into the next thing. Okay, shout out to the 300 people that's in the chat. I definitely appreciate it. Appreciate it. I keep on calling this man Chris Brown. I don't know why I keep calling him Chris Brown, child. But anyway, how is it her fault? Did I miss the part where she said to him, "Go slap that man now"? I mean, for real. For real. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, we finna move on to the next thing now. So at this point, people were saying that Chris Rock posted an apology. Now that's what was said. Now I know at this point they're saying that it wasn't really his apology. He didn't post anything. But this is what was posted before I got on before I went live. Um Here's what it is. As a comedian, it could be difficult to understand which lines um are to be crossed and which ones aren't. Last night, I crossed the line that I shouldn't have and paid the enormous price of my reputation as a renowned comedian. Comedy is never about making fun at or making light of people with major ordeals happening in their lives. Comedy is about using real life circumstances to create laughter and bring light to otherwise dark world. With that being said, I sincerely apologize to my friends Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith and the rest of the Smith family for the disrespect and disregard that I displayed, which was unfortunately broadcast for the world to see. I hope that with time, forgiveness can come out of this situation and we can be better and more considerate people in the future. Chris Rock. Now, with that being said, that was the first thing that was posted. Then the next thing you know, Will Smith came out and said, violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed, and my actions were not um indicative of the man that I want to be. There is no place for violence in the world of love and kindness. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees, and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and my King Richard family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will. Okay? So that was pretty much what Will said in his apology. Okay? Pretty much. This Tara person in my chat who I ain't never seen in my chat before, I'm not saying shit else about what you saying, because, child, you are hell-bent on blaming everything on Jada, child. It must have been Jada's fault that a tornado came through here while I was at work the other day, child. But, I wonder how Tony Rock feels since he's friends with Will. That's another thing too, because I know that Tony Rock is his brother, and I know that they are good friends. And Tony Rock was on All of Us, and that was a Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith show, right? They produced it. To be honest, Chris wasn't trying to be rude. They are like family. He was just making a joke because that's what comedians do. Yeah, and everybody isn't going to see things the same way. Didn't Chris say, I don't agree, but I understand? Well, stop it with the G.I. Jane was beautiful. You all know what he was alluding to. Are you dumb? Oh my God. So yeah, let me see. He totally took away the attention from the other award winners look forward to for years. I've followed them for years. Child. Okay. So after that statement was released, Chris Rock's team shuts down the apology circulating online. And his representative said Chris Rock has not yet issued a statement. There is a statement going around purporting to be from Rock that is not from him, per his team. It's one that starts as a comedian, it can be difficult to understand. So they're saying basically that Chris Brown ain't apologized for nothing. He ain't apologized for a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting at home eating his kosher pickles out the jar, not worried about it because he got slapped, and it is what it is. So yeah. So this is what I'm going to say, and then we're going to end this because I got to get up in the morning. So this is what we're going to say. I'm going to give you guys my opinion, my full blown opinion on this situation. Once again, shout out to the 344 people that are in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in, whether you're a subscriber or a brand new person that's tuning in to my channel. Be sure to subscribe if you're brand new. Be sure to subscribe, honey, because we get the job done over here. So be sure to subscribe. Team Scotty would definitely welcome you with open arms and all that good stuff. But yeah, so let's get into what I got to say about it. So this is my thing. Chris Brown made a joke, right? Chris Brown made a joke. The joke was in poor taste. It made Will Smith feel some kind of way in regards to him saying what he said about the G.I. Jane stuff. And we already know that that could have been alluding to what. I'm sorry, y'all. I am not trying to call this man Chris Brown. I am not trying to call this man Chris Brown. Will y'all in this chat, some of y'all in this chat are really trying to be very self-righteous right now. Y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Y'all know I don't mean to call him Chris Brown. Y'all know I'm trying to call him Chris Rock. Y'all know this. I've been trying to correct myself for the last hour. I'm so used to saying Chris Brown that I keep saying Chris Brown. I don't mean to say Chris Brown. Can y'all stop being self-righteous in this fucking chat? That's all I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know I'm not trying to say Chris Brown. Damn. Y'all know what I'm trying to say here. Period. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I have been correcting myself all night. I've been slapping myself in the face like Will Smith slapped Chris Rock ass and said, why the hell do I keep calling this man Chris Brown? That's not his name. But I don't really talk about Chris Rock. You know what I mean? So therefore, I fucked up. Damn. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, like I was saying, okay, what was I saying? Okay, so this is what I was saying. So, when it comes down to Chris Rock, okay, he made a joke and Will Smith nor Jada Pinkett liked it, right? So Will Smith got up and slapped Chris Rock in the face. And that was on the Oscar show. Everybody saw it, millions of people seen it, and it's just like wait a minute. This is what makes me go off right here. This comment right here. This is what pisses me off. I'm gonna address this comment in a minute. But yeah. Um he slapped Chris Rock and he told him to stop talking about his fucking wife and stuff like that. So now it's become a thing that everybody's talking about, including myself. I'm talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. And everybody is split on it. Some people feel like Will had every right to get up and slap him in the face for making a joke towards his wife. There's some people who feel like there is right place, wrong place, wrong time. In my opinion, I do think that Will Smith shouldn't have done it at an award show. I think that he picked the wrong place to do it. Um, I feel like he was wrong for putting his hands on Chris Rock. I do think he was wrong for that. I think that most people probably would have taken it better had he cussed him out from his seat. I would have took it better had he cussed him out from his seat. Now, me personally, I don't like Chris Rock, so therefore I didn't give a damn about him getting slapped in his damn face. I'm just gonna be real. I didn't give a fuck because I don't like him. But it doesn't make it any less wrong. So let's make that clear. It doesn't make what Will did any less wrong. Regardless of me not liking a nigga, it still wasn't right for him to put his hands on Chris. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have confronted him on the red carpet after the show. He could have went to the after party if they have one and confronted him. Like, it could have been something else. They could have had like a talk on Instagram or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They could have done that. But at the same time, like I said, I would have been fine with him cussing him out from his seat. Like, I would have been okay with him cussing him out from his seat, period. Like, that would have been enough. But to get up there and punch him in the face or slap him, whichever one it was, um, that was that was a little extreme. I could say that. Now, on the flip side, we know that Chris Rock, let me not fuck up and say Brown, so y'all can correct me. Chris Rock is a comedian, right? So therefore we are expected to get him to be jonesing on other people. That's what they do. They jones on other folks. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. And a lot of the times when there's comedians saying, you know, BS like this, we pretty much give them a pass because they are comedians and that's their job. They're supposed to jones on you. They're supposed to make jokes. They're supposed to do this. You know, a lot of comedians do push the envelope. They've always have pushed the envelope. I've always said that if the Kings of Comedy came out in 2022 versus 1999, Bernie Mac would have been canceled all day. The LGBT community would have canceled his ass like white on rice. Like, they would have done that because of the F word and other shit that he was saying. So there was a time where comedians could push the envelope and get away with it because there wasn't any social media back then. And, you know, there wasn't anybody that can hold them accountable for anything. So I do get that, and I definitely understand that part. But at the same time, just because someone is a comedian, that does not make what they do right. And I feel like Chris Rock, not Brown, Chris Rock, should. I feel like the comment was he could have made another joke. That's what I think. But at the same time, he did not know about her alopecia. He did not know. But at the same point in time, you never know what a person is going through. And I feel as though it is what it is. And Chris Rock has been in certain situations, but does not negate what I just said. Okay, Carrie Lynn, please shut up before you get cursed out. For real, because it's like you're really trying to bait me into some stuff like that. And I'm really not in the business of cursing out my people in my chat. I'm really not, but you're doing way too much. I just gave my opinion and I said that this man was wrong. But I'm looking at it from both standpoints. What part of I'm looking at it from both standpoints do you not understand? This is what I do here. I don't know if you're just now tuning in to Scattered by Nature TV, but I do try to see things from both ends. I'm not a biased reporter. I'm not a biased commentator. I look at things from both angles and give my honest opinion about it. Okay? I'm not. It doesn't negate anything I'm saying. I'm looking at it from both ends. Ugh. Okay. Let me move my allele swoop to the side. Let me go back on camera so y'all can see that. Let me move my allele swoop to the side because some of y'all making me mad. Let me move my allele swoop to the side. Let me go back off camera. But anyway, as a comedian, that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to, do this and do that. They're supposed to do this. But it's just like everything is not funny. Everything is not a joke. Everything is not supposed to be everything is not funny to everybody. And that's just the part that we just got to understand. We got to understand that all jokes are not funny. Yes, comedians are comedians. They do whatever they want, this and that and the third, but you cannot tell anybody how they're supposed to react. Hi, Robert John. You think I'm cute, child? I put on my Kango because I got on my LL Cool J chain and stuff like that. So I decided to put my Kango on and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's what I get from it. Do I think that Will Smith should be canceled for what happened? I don't think so. I don't think he should be canceled. I don't think that anybody should take anything from him. He earned the award, and that's just that on that and facts on facts. He earned the award, so he should not be striped of that. He made a mistake. People make mistakes all day long. That's why we shouldn't put people on pedestals because they make mistakes. They make mistakes, and that's just what it is. So don't be surprised when you see your heroes or celebrities that you love so much, when you see them act out of character. Don't be surprised and don't be upset because that's what happens. People are people do messed up things in real life. So but that doesn't make it right though. Just because I'm saying that he's human and all this other stuff, that does not in no means mean that I am sitting here trying to condone what he did, because I completely said that he was wrong. But I definitely am not going to judge him, and I'm definitely not going to cancel him because he slapped somebody. But what I can do is hold him accountable and say, Will, you were wrong for that. Will, you shouldn't have done that. Will, this was a big moment in your career that you made into something else by putting your hands on somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. As far as what you're saying, China Black, he apologized. He apologized already. I don't know what else y'all want. He apologized. I sat here and I read his statement. He apologized directly to Chris. He apologized to the Academy. He apologized to the folks in the movie. He apologized to the Williams family. He apologized to everybody that he needed to apologize to. And that's that on that. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, he apologized. We should let this shit go. My thing about this is, if a lot of y'all can sit up here and let the baby get away with all the stuff that he be doing, and he don't have to apologize, and he don't have to do this, and he don't have to do that, then y'all can sit up here and let Will go ahead about his business after he's apologized for his actions. Because y'all sit up here and y'all go up for folks that don't apologize. Like with Boosie, a lot of y'all be in them comments, and he sit up here and tell a young black gay dude to off himself and everything else. And a lot of y'all be in their damn comments and be big and Boosie up because he speak his mind. He does this, he does that. But y'all want Will to be banned, and y'all want Will to be canceled. What are we canceling him for? We don't need to cancel him. What are we canceling him for? I'm not canceling him. He apologized. He already owned up to what he did already. So it is what it is. I'm very surprised that people are this mad about it. Like, it is what it is. And another thing too, let me address this before I go. Cause I need to go on and get up off here, child. Cause yeah. But I'ma say this. Wait a minute. So what do you want him to do then? What you want him to do then? I'm sorry, it's not enough. A day later. So what do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? Do you want him to do you want him to pop a vein? Like, what do you want him to do? He apologized. What are we canceling him for? He apologized. What do you want him to do? Pop a vein? What do you want him to do? Give blood? Give a kidney? What do you want him to do? I don't get it. And so now y'all want to tell him what kind of apology to give. Now the apology that he posted is not good enough. So now y'all want him to get on video and apologize. I want to get on video and apologize for a damn thing. I apologize on social media. I gave the apology. I was very sincere. I don't need to get on camera and I don't need to get on live and say nothing. I apologize. It ain't nothing else that I could do about it. I apologize. Y'all are crazy. Some of y'all are crazy. Not saying that the person comment that I put up here is crazy. Some of y'all are crazy. And that is what it is. Period. Y'all need to stop. For real. Y'all need to stop. He apologized for that. He definitely apologized. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't give a F about violence. And some of the same people that's sitting up here trying to be so self-righteous about what happened, even though this man has apologized, even though this man has absolutely stated that he was wrong for what he did, some of y'all still watch Love and Hip Hop. Some of y'all still look at Basketball Wives. Some of y'all still look at all these reality shows that sit up here and promote violence all day. I bet some of y'all watch Jocelyn's Cabaret. I bet y'all do. But y'all want to sit up here and be on y'all soapbox and act like y'all perfect. Come on, son. Come on, son. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Would you care? Are y'all mad because he did it at the Oscars? Because a couple of y'all said something about the sweet about sitting at the table and when we get invited to the party, this is how we act. Why do y'all want a bunch of white privilege anyway? Why do you need to be validated by the same people that don't care about us anyway? Why do y'all need to be validated by them? Like I said, he's not right for what he did. Like I said, he shouldn't have done it. Like I said, it's a time and a place for everything. That's just that on that and facts on facts. He was wrong. We already know that he was wrong. 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 We know that. And we all agree that he was wrong. We all know that he shouldn't have done it. We all know that he did it at the wrong place. We all know that he should have handled it in a different way. But my thing about this is a lot of y'all are so focused on this damn white privilege and white validation that y'all minds are fucked up right now. Because I'm pretty sure that if he was at the BET Awards, y'all would not care that much. I'm just being real. But for me, it would have been wrong at either way it went. And a lot of y'all sitting up here talking about why didn't he apologize last night? Are y'all human or not? Are y'all I'm trying to understand, are y'all human or not? Because let's be real about this here. He apologized last night. He apologized on stage. He apologized to everybody last night when he got the award. And he doubled down and apologized again. He apologized last night. Did y'all not hear him accept the award last night and apologize? Do I need to play it for y'all? He apologized last night. What are you saying? Why are y'all acting so self-righteous in these comments? Because here's my thing. When shit happens in real life, you don't apologize right away. I know I don't. Give me a day or two. After everything calms down and cools down and thoughts are clear. Period. He apologized. What else do you want? He apologized. Period. It don't matter. He apologized last night. He said he was wrong last night and he apologized to Chris tonight. Does it matter when and where he apologized? The man apologized twice. What else do you want? What else do you want? He don't need to apologize no more. He already apologized twice for what he did. Are you serious? It's just funny to me how y'all going so hard on Will Smith, but y'all didn't go hard about the baby punching a woman in her face. Y'all didn't go hard about, like, I mean, really. But okay. He still it doesn't matter when he apologized. He fucking apologized. Like, what the fuck else do you want? You want him to jump into the Mississippi River? What do you want? I don't get it. What do you want? And you talking about people go to jail in real life for fighting, for putting hands on people. Not everybody. Because I've seen plenty of people put hands on folks and they ain't went to jail. Unless somebody pressed charges, they didn't go to jail. But again, it goes back to what I've said, and I'm finna get off of here because y'all about to piss me off. Because it's like y'all are willfully obtuse. Seriously. Some of y'all are willfully obtuse and judgmental and self-righteous. Some of y'all are willfully obtuse. So I'm just gonna say this and then I'm gonna be up out of here. Period. Once again, he was definitely wrong for what he did. No matter what Chris Rock's remarks did not warrant him to get slapped at all. If I was promoting violence, why did I say Will was wrong? Dummy. Anyway, let me see. What was I at? Okay. Will Smith was wrong for putting his hands on Chris Rock. Definitely. As offensive as the joke was, it still doesn't give you the right to put your hands on anybody. He is standing feet away from you. Well, if you don't want to hear from me, get the fuck off my live then. It's that simple. Chris Rock is way over there. You're sitting over here. All you had to do is pretty much state your piece sitting in your seat. You didn't even have to get up and hit him. You didn't have to get up and pop him. You didn't have to get up and do none of that. You could have said what you had to say from right there. Like I said, many of us would have been okay if, you would have just cursed him out from your seat. That would have been fine with me because he would have gotten a picture that way. Some people probably just didn't think that you would get up and do that because I know I wouldn't have thought that Will from the Fresh Prince would have got up and hit nobody. Like, I never would have thought that he would have done that. But I just feel like at the end of the day, it's just like, you were wrong for that. You shouldn't have done that, period. But we also have to take into account that just because a person is a comedian, that does not mean that they should be able to get away with saying fucked up shit just because they're a comedian. Everybody has to hold up for what they do and what they say. Some people can be offended by some of the stuff that you say. And that's just that on that and facts on facts. Because, for example, my job is to commentate. I get paid to sit here and talk to y'all. I get paid to sit here and give my opinion on hot topics like this. I get paid to sit down in front of my computer in my damn fireplace with my liquor bottles at the top of it and my refrigerator behind me and my flat screen behind me and my shoes behind me and every damn thing else. I get paid to do all of that. But everybody isn't going to agree with something that I'm saying. I got an opinion like everybody else, but at the same time, I don't expect anybody else to agree with everything that I say because this is an open platform. So people have the right to disagree with me all fucking day. It doesn't matter if you disagree or you agree. You have a right to do that. That's what we're here to do. We're talking about it. But you also have to realize just because he's a comedian, that does not mean that he has the right to say any old thing he wants to. Just because I'm a commentator, that does not mean that I'm supposed to say whatever I want to say, or I can be just as offensive as I want to. Because let's be real, if I said something that was slightly offensive to anybody, they let me know in that comment section. So I'm not allowed to say certain things, and some of these comedians shouldn't be allowed to say certain things. It is what it is. There is a limit to what you can say. Remember, Whitney Houston said this shit to Wendy Williams in their interview. It's a limit to what you can say. It's a limit to what you can say, and that's just that on that, okay? So at the end of the day, Will has apologized, not only to the Academy, but to Chris himself, to the Williams family, to everybody involved, to his peers, everybody. Everybody, he apologized to everyone, and that's just there on that. Now, if people want to continue to let this be a thing on Will and bring this up every time something happens to Will, then that's on you. If you don't want to let it go and if you don't want to forgive it, that's on you. Okay? That's just on you. He apologized. He said he was wrong. And that's that. It's up to you to be able to let it go. Because my thing about it is this right here. Let's not get up here and act all self-righteous or whatever, because you're not standing in that same spot. Let's not act like we're all perfect here. Violence is never okay, but you never know what's going on in a person's head. That's number one. And on top of that, anybody can lose their cool and act off of emotions. Anybody can do that. So this was a big thing. It's gonna be people gonna keep talking about it, and that's just down on that. But it is what it is. We all make fucked up decisions. We all make fucked up mistakes. It's a way of life, and a lot of us make our damn mistakes in private, whereas Will Smith made his in public, and now he's in the court of public opinion, and everybody got something to say about it. That's the difference. This is why I refuse to be so self-righteous when it comes down to this. This is why I don't sit up and put people on pedestals, because they're human just like me. That's why I don't want nobody putting me on no pedestal. I'm a YouTuber and I work a regular job just like y'all do. So don't put me on no pedestal, because I'm going to make some fucked up decisions and I'm going to make some mistakes. Everybody will. At the age of 33, I know that. So it is what it is. And if you mad about somebody else's life, and if you mad about a decision that somebody else decided to make, that is that on that, and that's you. Because me personally, this is probably going to be my last time talking about this Will Smith punch situation. I'm already sick of talking about it. This is only my second live about it. I'm tired of talking about it at this point. So whatever happens is whatever happens. So it is what it is. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the show tonight. I really hope you do. But then again, they going on Red Table Talk, so I know I'm going to have to go live and discuss that too. I look like Chris who? Because I know I don't look like no Chris Rock child. I know I don't. I know I don't look like him, honey. I know I don't look like him. But yeah, so I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, like I said, they make their mistakes public. We make our mistakes privately. That's why don't nobody really know what's going on. And that's why no one has an opinion on nothing that we do because no one knows what we do, but we know exactly what they do because they're public figures and we're not. So that's just that on that. Okay, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I hope you guys enjoyed the live. I hope you guys got something from it, even the ones that tried to get me upset. Um I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tomorrow there will be a video out. I did a video about Miss Wanda's live. If you guys watch Love and Marriage Charlottesville, there I did a yes for the mess earlier today about Miss Wanda. She went live and she called out Melody Holt as well as Kiki, and Kiki called out Letitia Scott. It's a whole lot of mess. That video is almost an hour long, okay? So that's a supersized yes for the mess for y'all. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 noon Central Time. So it's going to come out at lunchtime. So be on the lookout for that particular video, okay? And like I said, you guys, for those of you who are just now tuning in, I'm funny. I'm very level-headed. I try to look at things from both angles. And I definitely try to be unbiased a lot of the times because I have my favorites and I have the people that I don't like, child. But I do try to see things from a different standpoint, and I do try to see things from an unbiased standpoint. And I hope that's appreciated. So I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. For those of you who don't know me, be sure to follow me on Twitter at Scotty by Nature 1. No underscores, just straight up Scotty by Nature 1. If you want to follow me on Instagram, be sure to follow me at Scotty underscore by underscore nature. Okay. Be sure to what is it? Be sure to follow me there. And I do follow back on IG. So if you want me to follow you back, I would definitely follow you back on IG. All you gotta do is hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag Mrs. Team Scotty. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And before I go, let me tell you something, Lisa. Bitch, fuck you. Okay? Bitch, fuck you. Go ahead and go to sleep. Go ahead and go fuck your man if you got one because you seem to be stressed, dickless, and uptight. I'm gonna need for you to fix that, child. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. And that's just that on that. Point blank, period. My supporters are 1 in a million. My people are 1 in a million, and my channel is 1 in a million. And I definitely love you guys. Okay. So with that being said, y'all, I'm out of here. Good night to everybody except Lisa. And I'm out of here, everybody. Peace out.